first. And evidently she knew this freak beats up on women.
In 1971, a gripping crime thriller directed and produced by Alan Pakula captivated audiences. The film, featuring Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland in leading roles, delves into the complexities of desire and identity. Fonda, who portrayed a call girl entangled in a murder investigation, expressed feelings of inadequacy regarding her desirability. Despite her acclaimed performance, she believed that her appearance did not align with the conventional standards of beauty expected in Hollywood at the time. This self-doubt led her to contemplate whether she should be replaced in the role, highlighting the pressures actresses face in an industry that often prioritizes looks over talent. The movie stands as the first part of Pakula's Paranoia trilogy, which continued with two more significant films. Fonda's candid reflections on her role in this classic reveal the internal struggles many performers endure, making her story resonate beyond the screen. In the film, Donald Sutherland portrays John KLUTE, a small-town detective who embarks on an investigation into the disappearance of a man from his hometown. While the title suggests a focus on KLUTE, the narrative brings greater emphasis to Jane Fonda's character, Bree Daniels, a New York City call girl. Sutherland's performance as the determined and somewhat naive KLUTE complements Fonda's more complex portrayal. This dynamic creates a balance that elevates the film, showcasing the interplay between KLUTE's straightforward approach and Bree's layered personality. His character is serious and dedicated, which contrasts with Bree's turbulent life and emotional struggles. Their interactions reveal layers of depth, making the film one of the more memorable private eye stories of the early 1970s. Sutherland's portrayal captures the essence of a man seeking truth in a world filled with illusion, and his understated performance enhances the film's tension and mystery. This classic demonstrates how both characters contribute to the film's overall impact, creating a compelling narrative that resonates with audiences. The film follows private investigator John KLUTE, who is hired to find a missing corporate executive from Pennsylvania. As he embarks on this journey, he quickly realizes that he is out of his depth in the bustling and often dangerous world of New York City. KLUTE, inexperienced in handling missing persons cases and navigating the complexities of urban life, finds himself immersed in a gritty environment filled with call girls, pimps, and various lowlifes who thrive in the shadows of society. The investigation leads him to a call girl named Bree, who becomes a crucial ally in his search. Together, they delve into the dark underbelly of the city, uncovering secrets that challenge their perceptions of morality and safety. As KLUTE and Bree navigate this immoral landscape, they confront their own vulnerabilities and the harsh realities of their lives, making for a gripping narrative that explores themes of trust, survival, and the quest for truth. The film captures the essence of a time and place where danger lurks around every corner, and the line between right and wrong is often blurred. Jane Fonda's performance in the film earned her an Academy Award for Best Actress, marking a significant moment in her career. The movie showcased her talent and ability to portray complex characters, which resonated with both audiences and critics alike. When she accepted the award, her speech became memorable for being the shortest in Oscar history. Guided by her father's advice, she chose to keep her words brief and focused, avoiding any political statements that could overshadow the moment. This decision highlighted her respect for the occasion and the significance of the award itself. Fonda's role in the film not only solidified her status as a leading actress, but also demonstrated her commitment to her craft. The impact of her performance continues to be celebrated, and her acceptance speech remains a notable part of Oscar history. The film itself is often remembered for its gripping narrative and strong performances, with Fonda's portrayal standing out as a defining moment in her illustrious career. The set for Bree's apartment was carefully crafted on a soundstage in New York, showcasing the creative vision of Jane Fonda, who played the character. Fonda took an active role in decorating the space, ensuring it reflected Bree's personality. She imagined Bree as a cat lover, which added a warm and inviting touch to the apartment. The presence of books, particularly romance novels, was also a significant aspect of the design, hinting at Bree's character depth and interests. This choice was inspired by Fonda's memories of an actress who had a connection with President John F. Kennedy, adding layers to Bree's character. The apartment became a crucial backdrop in the film, symbolizing Bree's life and struggles. The attention to detail in the set design helped to create a believable and relatable environment, enhancing the overall storytelling of the film. The combination of personal touches and thoughtful decoration made Bree's apartment a memorable part of this classic. In a memorable scene from the film, Peter Cable departs for a helicopter, and the original World Trade Center can be seen under construction in the background. This detail adds a layer of historical significance to the movie, capturing a moment in time that resonates with viewers. Additionally, there were notable casting changes during production. Originally, Bree's psychiatrist was written as a male character. However, Jane Fonda, who portrayed Bree, felt that her character would be more comfortable opening up to a female psychiatrist. This request led to a change in the script, reflecting Fonda's understanding of her character's emotional landscape. Furthermore, she suggested that these scenes be filmed at the end of the shooting schedule, allowing her to fully immerse herself in the role before tackling the complex interactions with the psychiatrist. These adjustments not only enhance the authenticity of the character, but also showcase Fonda's commitment to delivering a powerful performance. Both Fonda and Sutherland shared insights about the extensive time required for lighting during the production of the film. The meticulous nature of lighting setups meant that days often began early in the morning with rehearsals. After rehearsing, the actors would spend hours in their trailers, waiting for everything to be just right before filming commenced. This waiting period was not wasted time. It gave them the opportunity to prepare mentally for their scenes. When it was finally time to shoot, they would return to the set around noon or later, ready to dive into their performances. Lighting in cinema is crucial, influencing the mood and atmosphere of every scene. The lengthy process highlights the dedication of the crew to ensure that each shot captured the intended emotions and storytelling. Both actors appreciated the efforts behind the scenes, as well as the time invested to create a visually compelling narrative. The challenges of lighting reflected a broader pursuit of excellence that characterized the movie, underscoring the collaboration between actors and technicians in creating a masterpiece of film. In the film, Sylvester Stallone makes a brief appearance as an extra, a detail that many viewers might overlook. His role, while minor, adds an interesting layer to the movie's background, showcasing the early days of a future superstar. Meanwhile, the production faced challenges from Warner Brothers, who initially wanted to remove Jane Fonda and director Alan Pakula from the project before filming began. The studio was concerned about the direction of the film and sought to replace them with other talent. However, after searching for suitable replacements and failing to find anyone who could match their vision, they ultimately decided to stick with the original choices. This decision proved to be significant, as Fonda's performance and Pakula's direction became key elements in the film's success. The tension between creative vision and studio interference is a common theme in Hollywood, and this classic exemplifies that struggle. Barbra Streisand was initially offered the role of Bree Daniels in the film, but ultimately decided to decline it. This decision opened the door for another talented actress to step into the role. Jean Stapleton, known for her iconic performance as Edith Bunker in the popular television show All in the Family, made a memorable appearance towards the end of the movie. In this classic, she portrayed Teresa, who is Mr. Goldfarb's assistant. Stapleton brought her unique voice and mannerisms from her television character to the film, adding a layer of familiarity for audiences who were fans of her work on the show. At the time of filming, she was actively starring in All in the Family, which contributed to her recognizable style. This casting choice highlighted the film's ability to blend different forms of entertainment, showcasing the talents of actors who were prominent in both film and television. The combination of Streisand's initial interest and Stapleton's eventual role created a fascinating dynamic in the production of this classic. Hearing a tape recording of a call girl on the verge of being murdered had a profound effect on Jane Fonda during the filming of a pivotal scene in the movie. Instead of acting scared as she had planned, the raw emotion of the recording brought her to genuine tears, making her performance deeply authentic and impactful. This moment highlighted the intense atmosphere that the film aimed to create, showcasing the vulnerability and fear experienced by the characters. Meanwhile, the music for the film was composed by Michael Small, marking his second film score. Director Alan J. Pakula took a significant risk by choosing the relatively unknown composer, believing in his talent. The main theme of the film was referred to by Pakula as the Siren Call, capturing the haunting essence of the story. The combination of Fonda's emotional performance and Small's evocative music contributed to the film's lasting legacy, making it a memorable piece of cinema that resonates with audiences even today. Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland shared a non-exclusive romantic relationship off-screen that lasted until June 1972. Their chemistry was palpable, both on and off the set, which added an intriguing layer to their performances in the film. Sutherland even accompanied Fonda as her date to the Oscars, showcasing their connection to the public. This relationship likely influenced their portrayals in the movie, enhancing the emotional depth of their characters. In one memorable scene, a psychiatrist's office becomes a pivotal moment in the film. The dialogue in this scene was largely ad-libbed, allowing both actors to bring their own spontaneity to the performance. The director later expressed regret for not using two cameras during this scene, as it would have captured the reactions of both Jane Fonda and Vivian Nathan more effectively. This choice could have added even more richness to the moment, highlighting the dynamic between the characters. The blend of their off-screen romance and the creative freedom in their performances contributed significantly to the film's lasting impact. To prepare for her role in the film, Jane Fonda immersed herself in the world of high-class call girls and madams in New York City for a week. This experience was not just about understanding the characters she would portray. It was a deep dive into a lifestyle that was foreign to her. During her time with these women, she observed their interactions and the dynamics of their relationships with clients. However, she faced an unexpected challenge. Despite her efforts to blend in and understand the environment, she found that none of the men showed any interest in her. This lack of attention left her feeling disturbed and uncertain about her ability to convincingly portray a character from such a complex background. The experience forced her to confront her own perceptions of beauty and desirability, leading her to question whether she was truly suitable for the role. This internal struggle added depth to her performance, as she channeled her feelings of doubt and vulnerability into her character, making her portrayal all the more compelling. The film ultimately benefited from her dedication and the authenticity she brought to the role, showcasing the emotional and psychological challenges faced by women in that world. Despite her initial doubts and her request to be replaced by Faye Dunaway, the director of the film was steadfast in his decision to keep Jane Fonda in the lead role. He believed that she was the perfect fit for the character of Bree, a complex and troubled woman. This choice proved to be a significant one, as Fonda's performance received widespread acclaim. Critics praised her detailed and nuanced portrayal, which brought depth to the character and resonated with audiences. Alongside her, Donald Sutherland delivered a compelling performance as the determined private eye, adding to the film's overall impact. The screenplay also garnered praise for its sharp writing and engaging narrative, contributing to the film's success. The combination of strong performances and a well-crafted script helped solidify the film's place in cinematic history, showcasing the talents of both the cast and the director. The film was released in 1971 and received critical acclaim for its storytelling and performances, particularly from Jane Fonda, who won an Academy Award for her role. It explored themes of mystery and the complexities of human relationships, which resonated with audiences. The movie's impact on popular culture was significant, influencing how films portrayed women and their struggle. It sparked discussions about gender roles and the nature of work, especially in the context of sex work. Following its success, the film inspired various adaptations and discussions in media, reflecting its themes in different formats. Merchandise related to the film, including posters and memorabilia, became popular among fans. The film's legacy continues to be felt, as it is often referenced in discussions about classic cinema, and remains a touchstone for films that tackle similar subjects. Its influence can be seen in later works that explore the intersection of crime, personal identity, and societal issues. The casting process for the 1971 movie KLUTE was both meticulous and revealing. Jane Fonda, who played the lead role of Bree Daniels, was chosen after a series of auditions that showcased her ability to portray complex emotions. Her chemistry with the director, Alan J. Pakula, was evident during their discussions about the character's depth and struggles. Donald Sutherland, cast as the private detective John KLUTE, impressed the team with his unique approach to the character. His audition highlighted a blend of intensity and vulnerability that was essential for the role. The chemistry tests between Fonda and Sutherland were pivotal, as they needed to convey a believable connection amidst the film's tension. The casting team also considered various actors for supporting roles, ensuring that each choice complemented the leads. The final selections were influenced by the actors' ability to embody the gritty realism of the story, making the casting process a crucial element in bringing KLUTE to life. The director of KLUTE, Alan J. Pakula, had a unique vision that shaped the film's atmosphere and storytelling. He aimed to create a sense of realism and tension, reflecting the complexities of urban life in the early 1970s. Pakula was influenced by the social issues of the time, particularly the struggles of women and the darker aspects of society. His style combined elements of film noir with a psychological thriller, using shadows and lighting to enhance the mood. He collaborated closely with the cast, especially Jane Fonda, who played the lead role of Bree Daniels. Fonda brought depth to her character, and Pakula encouraged her to explore the emotional layers of Bree's life. The director also worked with a cinematographer, Gordon Willis, to craft a visual language that supported the narrative. Their teamwork resulted in a film that not only told a compelling story, but also captured the essence of its time, making KLUTE a significant piece of cinema. Filming KLUTE in 1971 presented unique challenges and opportunities for the crew. The set design aimed to create an authentic atmosphere that reflected the gritty reality of New York City. Locations were carefully chosen to enhance the film's mood, with many scenes shot in actual urban settings rather than on sound stages. This decision added a layer of realism that resonated with audiences. The production team faced logistical hurdles, such as coordinating with city officials for permits and managing the complexities of shooting in busy areas. Innovative techniques were employed, including the use of natural light to capture the raw emotions of the characters. The cinematographer utilized handheld cameras to create a more intimate feel, allowing viewers to connect deeply with the story. The combination of real locations and innovative filming methods contributed to the film's lasting impact and critical acclaim. The dedication of the crew to overcoming these challenges is evident in the final product, showcasing their commitment to storytelling. The film score and soundtrack of KLUTE play a crucial role in shaping the movie's atmosphere and emotional depth. Composed by Michael Small, the music reflects the tension and mystery that permeate the narrative. Small's use of jazz elements creates a haunting backdrop that enhances the film's exploration of isolation and vulnerability. The score often features minimalist motifs, allowing the audience to feel the weight of the characters' experiences without overwhelming them. Musicians involved in the project contributed to a sound that feels both contemporary and timeless, capturing the essence of the early 1970s. The interplay between the score and the film's visuals is particularly striking, as the music underscores key moments of suspense and emotional revelation. Insights from Small reveal that he aimed to create a sound that would resonate with the film's themes of searching and discovery. The result is a soundtrack that not only complements the narrative, but also lingers in the minds of viewers long after the credits roll. The film KLUTE features several iconic scenes that showcase the unique direction of Alan J. Pakula, the powerful performances of Jane Fonda and Donald Sutherland, and the striking cinematography by Gordon Willis. One memorable moment is when Bree, played by Fonda, sits in her dimly lit apartment, revealing her vulnerability. The camera lingers on her face, capturing the raw emotion and fear she experiences. This scene highlights Fonda's ability to convey complex feelings with subtle expressions, making the audience empathize with her character. Another significant scene occurs during the tense confrontation between KLUTE and the antagonist, where the use of shadows and close-ups creates a sense of claustrophobia and danger. The filmmakers aimed to immerse the audience in the psychological tension of the story, and they succeeded through careful framing and lighting choices. Fonda has commented on how the film's atmosphere allowed her to explore the depths of her character, while Sutherland noted the importance of their chemistry in building suspense. These moments resonate deeply, leaving a lasting impact on viewers as they navigate the themes of fear, trust, and survival. The film KLUTE had a significant cultural and social impact when it was released in 1971. It resonated with audiences by addressing themes of feminism, sexual liberation, and the complexities of human relationships. The character of Bree Daniels, played by Jane Fonda, represented a new kind of woman who was both independent and vulnerable. This portrayal challenged traditional gender roles and sparked conversations about women's rights and the struggles they faced in a male-dominated society. The film's gritty realism and focus on the darker aspects of urban life also reflected the anxieties of the time, including issues related to crime and trust. KLUTE influenced pop culture by inspiring other films and television shows to explore similar themes, paving the way for more complex female characters. Its impact extended beyond entertainment, contributing to ongoing discussions about personal agency, mental health, and the societal pressures faced by women. The film remains a touchstone for understanding the evolving landscape of gender and social issues. Upon its release in 1971, KLUTE received a mix of critical acclaim and audience appreciation. Critics praised the film for its gripping narrative and strong performances, particularly highlighting Jane Fonda's portrayal of Bree Daniels. Fonda's performance earned her the Academy Award for Best Actress, which was a significant recognition of her talent and dedication to the role. The film's direction by Alan J. Pakula also garnered attention, as he skillfully crafted a tense atmosphere that kept viewers engaged. Audience reactions were generally positive, with many appreciating the film's exploration of complex themes such as loneliness and the search for identity. KLUTE was nominated for several other awards, including Best Supporting Actor for Donald Sutherland, which further underscored the film's impact. These accolades not only elevated the careers of those involved, but also solidified KLUTE's place in cinematic history as a thought-provoking and influential work. During the making of KLUTE, a remarkable atmosphere developed among the cast and crew, reflecting both the tension of the film's subject matter and the camaraderie behind the scenes. Donald Sutherland and Jane Fonda often worked closely together, with Fonda immersing herself in her character, Bree. To prepare, she spent time with real sex workers to bring authenticity to her role. This dedication led to memorable moments, as Fonda would sometimes share stories from her research with Sutherland, creating a bond that enriched their performances. On set, the production faced the challenge of capturing the gritty feel of New York City in the early 1970s. Crew members worked long hours, transforming the urban environment into a character of its own. Cinematographer Gordon Willis, known for his masterful use of light and shadow, would often experiment with different lighting setups that changed the mood of a scene. Sutherland recalled a night shoot where the team had to contend with unexpected downpours. Rather than complain, everyone pulled together, embracing the chaos, which resulted in some striking and raw footage. Fonda and Sutherland's chemistry kept spirits high, and during breaks, they enjoyed light-hearted banter, often sharing music and discussing their favorite films. The small, intimate set meant everyone had to be on the same page. It was common to see Fonda sitting with the crew, offering input on camera angles, showing how deeply she cared about the project. Their collaborative spirit reflected the film's deeper themes of connection and human experience. Behind the lens, the crew also formed lasting friendships, bonding over late-night discussions about film and life. It served as a reminder that creating art is as much about the people involved as it is about the final product. As tensions rose, especially during scenes that pushed boundaries, those moments forged a unity that contributed to the film's success and enduring legacy. The film KLUTE, released in 1971, has left a significant mark on cinema history. Its portrayal of a complex relationship between a detective and a call girl challenged traditional gender roles and showcased the struggles of women in a male-dominated society. The film's gritty realism and psychological depth influenced future filmmakers, encouraging them to explore darker themes and character-driven narratives. The strong performance by Jane Fonda, who won an Academy Award for her role, set a new standard for female leads, inspiring a wave of strong, independent characters in subsequent films. The film's unique blend of thriller and drama paved the way for similar works in the 1970s and beyond, as directors sought to create more nuanced stories that reflected societal issues. Its impact can be seen in later films that tackle themes of identity, power dynamics, and the complexities of human relationships. KLUTE remains a touchstone for discussions about the evolution of film and the representation of women, continuing to resonate with audiences and filmmakers alike. Sharing your thoughts about the 1971 movie KLUTE can be a wonderful way to connect with others who appreciate cinema. This film, with its gripping story and strong performances, especially by Jane Fonda, has left a mark on many viewers. Reflecting on how KLUTE influenced your perspective on film can spark interesting conversations. Perhaps it made you think differently about the roles of women in movies or the portrayal of complex characters. You might recall how the film's atmosphere and tension drew you in, making you feel part of the story. Engaging with others about your experiences can help create a community of film lovers. We encourage you to share your memories and feelings about KLUTE. Did it change how you view storytelling in cinema? Your insights could inspire others to explore this classic film. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more discussions on cinematic